In terms of bringing back our girls, I think the impact that we made more than anything is the consistency. For 7 years, we stayed on. Bring Back Our Girls campaign is the longest running campaign in Nigeria. It's like 22 years now of our democracy, the greatest inspiration that we've been able to do, getting people to understand the power of their voices, their ability to make demands, and indeed that making demands actually do yield results. Even if the people in authority, as much as possible, they will try to shut you down, they will try to attack you, they will try to make you look as if, oh, you're wasting your time. No, you aren't. And so seeing how things have gone on with more people making those demands is absolutely amazing. The Bring Back Our Girls movement is a women's-led movement, and the impact of women in activism, it's really amazing. And I think it's sending so much signal to the women of this generation that indeed the power is in their hands.
You mentioned, the dangers of activism, that you literally can put your own life at risk sometimes. What protection do you count on to, be able to guarantee that you're not going to be killed or unnecessarily hurt in the process?
There are so many dangers that come from actually being a voice, especially in a place like Nigeria, where human rights are not respected, that we come after citizens and kill citizens. They've been killing protesters for years. There is more or less no protection. You're just there knowing fully well that at any time anything can happen. For me, death is not when I can no longer breathe in oxygen and bring out carbon dioxide. Death for me is when I can no longer speak on against tyranny and injustice because I'm afraid to die. So I've sort of like made peace with myself. Whatever happens, like I've said before, the worst thing that Nigerian government can do to me is either to arrest me or assassinate me, and I'm ready for either one of them. The one of the NSAS protests, when police were shooting at me, throwing the tear gas canister at me, and also shooting live bullets, I literally thought I was going to die. And the only thing I did say was to say to God, please, I just want the bullet that is going to hit me to just go through my heart so that it will be an instantaneous death. By 2017, where all my accounts, I had to make my husband signatory to my accounts. Everything, like right now, even 2 weeks ago, we sat down again, my passwords, my things, just putting things in place, because at any time you can be killed. The victim card is going round. And it's either being a victim in Nigeria is no longer a matter of if, it is a matter of when.
Where does activism and governance meet? Because obviously there's a point in time when there's got to be, a systematic change. And is that your end game as well?
It's so sad when we have governments who, when they see protesters, they look at protesters as the enemies. They think that they're out there to antagonize them or one thing or the other. And meanwhile, the people who are actually enemies of the state, those who carry arms against the state, are the ones that the government are always going after, talking to them in terms of fighting them and being there with them, listening to them, and sort of like engaging them. That's wrong. Meanwhile, the people who are harmless, who do not carry arms, who come out to protest legitimately, are the ones that are now being killed, everything is being done against them. There's nowhere we can work without working together. It's about being at the table. It's about talking together. It's about getting the issues solved. Nobody wants to be on the streets protesting. Nobody wants to be out there being pelted by bullets, or being pelted by tear gas canisters, or the rain spitting you. If things were working, people wouldn't be on the street.